Hello and welcome into another edition of Inside the Dugout, where we are literally inside the dugout here at UCF. I'm Chip Fontanazza with head coach Terry Rooey. And coach, you just completed your final non-conference series of the year, and what did you take out of your team?
Well, I tell you, obviously this past weekend, when we look at Columbia University and JU, I was very pleased in the way that we played, and we continue to get better. I believe we've won 7 of our last 9 games, so we're continuing to get better every single day, and that's what the focus is we just need to continue to get better. If you focus on that, on getting better each day, then obviously we'll be in position where we need to. The wins should take care of themselves. Columbia University has an outstanding team. Coach Peretti, their head coach, does a great job, and there's no question in my mind that they're going to be battling for the Ivy League title. Some very good arms, some very good hitters in the middle of that lineup, and for us to bounce back and win the final 2 games of the series was great. I was disappointed in the way we played at Jacksonville. Their starting pitcher did a nice job. We didn't play our most fundamental game of the year, so it was a little bit disappointing. But overall, the last 10 games, I feel good about it. We feel better about it. I think the theme is still the same, that we got to continue to play fundamental baseball. And to get better, in order to continue to win and get better, there's 2 things that need to happen. I told these guys this last night after the game. I told the whole team. I said, number 1, you have to understand and realize that you do need to get better, and we got to do whatever it takes to continue to work very hard in all aspects. And number 2, individually, some kids need to rise up. That's just part of it. That's how you break streaks, good or bad, and that's how you get a lot of momentum and get on winning streaks. You need some guys that kind of rise up. The example I used last year in 2012 was Alex Friedrich. Alex Friedrich got off to an incredible start for us when a lot of our other starters were kind of, struggling a little bit early. And obviously Alex had a great year and sustained it all year. But the point being is he really carried us for about a few weeks there. So we need somebody offensively to do that. Defensively and pitching-wise, some guys are doing it. Zach Favre, in my mind, the last 2 weeks has certainly stepped up to do that. It was obviously this past week the conference pitcher of the week. So as we head into conference play, I certainly feel better.
You talk about guys that step up, and one name we keep mentioning is Ben Lively. I know he's going to get the ball for you when you play UAB this weekend, but again, just talk about him and the way he's been able to help carry the pitching staff.
Oh, going into the year, you hope that Ben could continue what he did the last third of the year last year, and that's really be a dominant number 1. And Ben Lively has been a dominant number 1. He's got to go out there and earn it every Friday, but he's done it. He's got incredible preparation, incredible work ethic, and to me, Ben Lively has all the qualities of a successful pitcher, and it's not just he's got a great fastball, he's got the off-speed pitches, he's got the command and those kind of things. What Ben Lively has is he's his own guy. I've said that for a long time coaching pitchers, and I guess that's just coaching 101, but anybody that's successful means you have confidence in yourself, and Ben Lively has confidence in himself. He's always been his own guy. He's an incredible worker, and he and I talked a lot in the fall. I said, Ben, to be the Friday night guy, to be the number 1 pitcher, it takes more than just getting the ball every Friday. You've got to be relentless in your work ethic leading up to that, and he's done that, and he's been everything we hoped for.
Now, heading into conference play, what changes for the team? Obviously, every game was important before, but now every game counts for conference and in the conference standings.
Yeah, it's a new segment. It's not a new season. It's a new segment of our year, and I've said this many times before. Certainly conference is important, but at the end of the day, you play 56 regular season games, and our goal, the number 1 goal, the first goal, is to get to an NCAA regional. Period. For me, I want to make sure that we understand that every game matters. Like I told the guys last night, I said, whether you win Friday or whether you win Sunday, it's the same win. A win's a win. So we've got to go in there, and obviously going into a weekend, everybody's trying to win the series. That's what you try to do in college baseball, doing it 1 game at a time. But so from our end, yes, we're going into conference, but I'm just as motivated and just as concerned to do well in every game that we play. And you look at our midweek games, USF, University of Florida, go to Florida State. We've got some great games continuing to come on the schedule, which RPI-wise will put us in position. But as we head into conference, Conference USA is one of the best baseball conferences in the country. That's just the truth. We're starting off the year at UAB, the conference tournament champion last year. So there's no easy weekend. Everybody's good. They're great coaches in this league and great players, so we're looking forward to it.
You can follow all the action at UCFathletics.com as the baseball team makes their trip to Birmingham to take on UAB this weekend. For this edition of Inside the Dugout, I'm Chip Fontanazza with head coach Terry Rooey on UCFathletics.com.